Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Carol Tia. This is going to be a reading for water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energies. Um, I'm not being called to read on love just now for water signs. Um, Maybe we can touch on love during the reading, but it feels like a collective is necessary for water signs. Yes, because there are blockages that are coming in, y'all. Something is happening to where the truth is being told, or you have the ability to tell the truth, to expose something. Um, and somebody does not want you to speak. They don't want you to, they don't want your voice to be heard, okay? Because you're telling the truth. And the truth that you have to tell has the potential to either get them incarcerated or to cause people to close their hearts off to them. So they don't want you around, or they are going to try to do things to pacify you, to calm you down in some type of way, after people have been really shady and untrustworthy around you. Okay? So it's like there's a situation to where people are trying to figure out what is the best plan of action to stop you from being aggressive, to stop you from being hateful, to stop you from being upset, okay, or possibly physically volatile. And they know that it's going to be a very, it has to be a very calculated mission to be able to stop you from spazzing. And it feels like it's because whatever has taken place in the past caused you a lot of sadness throughout your life over an extended period of time. Okay? So something that Tanya is what I keep hearing. So something has happened to where you've been snaked and stalked. And people are constantly lying about the fact that they snaked you and started stalking you. And they know that they're stalking you, and you're telling the truth about the fact that they're stalking you, harassing you, bothering you, attempting to sabotage opportunities for you, causing pain and suffering in your life, right? You're fully aware of it. And they're denying it, denying it, denying it, denying it. Pam, Sam, anything like that. They're constantly denying it, but it feels like it's because there's almost like no tangible proof of the things that they've done. Okay? So, oh, you can't prove that I did this, I said this. You can't prove that it was me. So, I'm not going to take the blame for it. But deep down inside, they know it was them. They know it was them. So, the truth about this entire situation seems like it has been told, it just has not been accepted because others are trying to turn a blind eye to the things that you've been saying, or that this whistleblower has been saying. Like, I'm not lying. Like, what do I have to lie for? Or why would I just make that up? You know what I mean? Or why would, like, cut it out. Like, be real with yourself. Like, thinking logically in this situation. The truth is very obvious. Tristan, Kristen, Christian, anything like that. Whatever is going on with this, Abe, this person was stalking you. And they don't want to admit that they were stalking you because they're afraid of how you may react to the fact that they were stalking you. And Dari, um, it is what it is. Because it's almost as if like they're still going to be rejected. They're going to be treated funny because people are going to believe you. Regardless of how much this person is denying what they've done, people will believe you. And the energy will become awkward for them instead of uncomfortable for you. Instead of making you look like an aggressor or a predator, or like you're volatile, or like you're being mean for no reason, people are going to accept the fact that this person was a weirdo and that they were obsessed with you and could not handle the fact that they got called out for it. So it's like they're getting increasingly angry, showing that they're angry, and but people are checking them for it. Like, you got them messed up. Like, you were stalking them. You were violating their privacy. You were all in their personal business. you weren't minding your business in some type of way, and that's why they backing you down, or that's why, you feel me, this is why this is happening, about to happen. Like, get out of here. Quit lying. Quit fronting. Especially if there's a Tisha that's a factor in this equation. Like, somebody cannot accept the fact that they were being a stalker and a predator because they were envious, and now they get put in their place by not just you, but people around them as well. Like, you're a loser. Like, you were moving like a lame because you had a sucker attack, and now that your hateful ways did not get you the results that you were looking for, you're miserable, you're sick, you're salty about it. Like, period. That's all that happened here, water signs. So somebody seems to be very angry with you because they were preying on you and their plot did not work, or their plot is backfiring on them because they got called out, they got caught doing it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, if they would have gotten away with being able to stalk you and go unnoticed, or harass you or set you up without going noticed, like, they would have been cool with it. But they're not cool with it, and they seem to hate you even more because you called them out for the fact that they were stalking you. Jonathan, Johnson, and more may be factors in this equation. They were stalking you, period. Like, I don't care how they feel about it. I don't care how many excuses that they want to make. I don't care, what they're telling other people, how crazy they want you to look, any of that. They were stalking you. Tyler, they were stalking you, and their peers know that they were stalking you, but they're just desperate to cover up the fact that they were stalking you. They're desperate to hide this truth. But it's the truth. It's nothing but facts. Tari, this is a fucking stalker and a weirdo. And like I said, it just is at a point to where their own family, friends, and associates are cutting them off because they see how lame that they are. Like, you're a loser. Like, you didn't have no reason to be stalking this person, watching this person, worrying about this person in no type of way. They literally just have been constantly comparing themselves to the party that they're stalking. And the party that they're stalking does not pay them any mind at all, possibly doesn't even know them personally. That's why it's becoming even more weird, because it's like, so you were stalking them for absolutely no reason. Like, it's not because you got beef with this person, or this person, slighted you, or you had a reason to be vengeful to this person, or nothing like that. No, this was a pure obsession that this party had, that they got lost in. Like, they're delusional because they assume that this person is like their op, or somebody that they should have been mean or aggressive to in some type of way, when in reality they just been hating on them. Like, you don't even have no business with them, no reason to be attached to them, no connections to them, no nothing to them. Like, you just see them as somebody that's fly, that's popping, somebody that you think is bigger and better than you, somebody that you think gets more attention than you, and you feel some type of way about the attention that they get, period. Like, that's all that happened here, especially if this is a possible air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is a lame. This is a lame who felt like they were feeling inferior to somebody else's social status, to somebody else's looks, to somebody else's abilities, okay? To somebody else's lifestyle, like to somebody else's relationship even. They had a solid opportunity, a solid relationship, a solid career. Their reputation is solid. Like, whatever it is, they're very well known, very popular. And again, they're known for their heart, not necessarily for things that they do. So morally, it's like, this is somebody that you cannot break when it comes to gossip and rumors and stuff like that, because their reputation precedes them. And that's what they're really sick about, because they thought that they were going to come into this equation and do things to make people hate this person, but this person is already solidified. Like, their character, their integrity, their you know what I mean, their social status, their career, it's already built on a very firm foundation. So it's like, if 999 people in the room know you, and the 1,000th person is like, oh yeah, he or she is this, they're that, they're 999 people have already met you and interacted with you, done business with you, whatever this is. So it's like, nah, like, he or she is not like that at all. Like, the fuck are you talking about? Like, right, because these are just haters. You know what I mean? It's like, there are way too many people that can vouch for your work, your product, your service, who you are as a person, for this one individual to come in and think that they could just alter others' perception of you. Like, get out of here. Like, you're a lame. They are a lame, especially if there's a Tierra. That's a factor in this equation. Like, these are lames. I keep hearing they're sisters. They're sisters. So I'm not sure how that's going to resonate, but it just seems like it's a situation here to where these people are like just out of control. Like somebody has truly been obsessed with your entire life, and it's really out of control because it's like they're obsessed with you because they've always compared themselves to you physically, spiritually, financially, socially. Like you've always been like somebody's measuring tool for success, or like their blueprint for success, or who they want to be. So it's almost like you're somebody's idol, but in reality, they don't want to admit that they're influenced by you, that they idolize you in some type of way. Okay? So it's easier for them to tear you down and make you look like shit to other people when they don't compare to you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, get up out of here. Like, you literally just don't compare to this person, and that's why you're mad. Like, you want to be like them, walk like them, talk like them, dress like them, move like them, look like them, whatever it is, and you don't. Like, so you start hating. Period. Like, they just want to be as popping, and it's not working. The shit that they're doing is not working. But it's because everything that they've done is to spite you. Everything that they've done has been to try to mimic you, to imitate you in some type of way. Like they don't have no type of originality in what they're doing. So it's like all they're doing is following in your footsteps and getting mad at you because they are stealing your fucking recipe and their sauce ain't coming out right. Okay? So it's like, why don't you be yourself? Why don't you move like you? Why don't you walk like you, talk like you, dress like you, act like you, do what you do? Do what God is calling you to do instead of what God called me to do. Period. Like, get up out of here with this. So you don't have to physically protect yourself anymore. There are people around you who are starting to notice how snake-like these individuals that you've been unaware of have been, because it's like they're doing all of this behind your back, especially if there's a Farrah or a Farron. That's a factor in this equation. This is a fucking weirdo, and they were stalking you and gossiping about you as if they knew you, though. That's the craziest part, when in reality, they don't know shit about you. And now the people around them are starting to realize that they were listening to somebody who's really just a fucking lame, insecure, and a cornball. Period. Like, they literally just wanted to look like they had information on you, so they were like talking about you to get clout off of your name. You get what I'm saying? And in a bad way, though. Like, that's the craziest part. Like, talking shit about you because they thought that they were going to get clout off of your name, off of talking negatively about you or acting like they knew negative things about you, your life, or whatever is going on. And they don't know shit about you. Like, they literally are just gossiping and being messy. And now there are people who are standing up for you, protecting you, and this person doesn't know what to do. Like, they seem like they are being made to feel extremely small for talking shit about you. Thank you so much.